Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Pods.
It's weird when we do remote that we don't have a testicle.
I know. It really is actually. We really don't need to. I never think about it that way.
Well, it's like a pain in the ass to have a testicle during.
Whoop, you're right.
Ooh, did he speak real? Is he speaking a little quickly?
No, it felt delayed, and then it felt a little, and then it felt fine. So maybe you just needed to warm up a bit. My name is Kevin. Kevin?
You tell me what to do, and I'm going to listen.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think he just needed. Yeah, now he's perfect. Yeah.
So
Kevin James just needed to warm up a little bit.
It's true.
I mean, and who
not
among
even a
us
testicle
don't?
right now. I forget that we're like bursted out.
We bursted out, but it's like, what can you do?
Yeah, Zoe decided to contract a cold.
I decided.
She felt like it.
I made the executive decision on behalf of Diane and Kevin James to get a little cold, early bad boy, but it's fine because it's a bit of like I have like, obviously the cold is the bad boy, but then I have a part B to my cold.
Oh, part B.
Ooh, you have something really exciting to look forward to.
Is that going to be in the bad boy section of the Pontadoodle?
I think so. Yeah, it will be.
Wow, motorcycle-rama. If there's one thing I hate, it's a motorcycle in around my head. My name is...
It's a motorcycle-rama.
Diane.
Okay, my name is Julia Davidovich, and if there's one thing I hate, it's a motorcycle around my head.
I feel great. I feel like
God. And my name is Zoe Clark, and
no doubt about it.
I just want to cruise this country of ours on a motorcycle.
I really, really do.
I just want to into the sunset, around a sunset, through it, over a mountain.
I just want to get in a fatal motorcycle accident in Wyoming.
In Sturgis instead.
Yeah, that's all I want. 2023 goals.
So he's not here to tell me to debunk my little wire here, so I better do it myself. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. I'm proud of you. Taking initiative. Oh, interesting technique there.
That's a dumb thing to do, but okay.
You sound fine to me. Wow, I'm such a sweetie. Well, perfect, I guess. Yeah, I decided to contract a cold, so we're remote.
Today.
It's a huge regret.
Oh, and
I mean,
by the time people who are listening to this, we'll be on our respective ways to Christmas Town.
There was no other way to put that, but yeah, it's very true. We're going to be flying coach.
Oh, flying coach, baby. We're going to be driving.
Flying coach to not even a JFK or a LaGuardia. Oh, you're driving?
Yeah.
How long?
6 hours.
Oh,
that's really not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, but it's going to be cold.
Why did I think
it's not even that
12?
cold. 12? Absolutely not.
You would fly that.
Not for Christmas. I mean, yeah, I would fly that if it were
What's your
Christmas
hourly?
times.
What's your hour limit for driving versus flying?
If it's like an event and I'm not going to spend a lot of time there, probably about 8.
I think same.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think same. Although, think about it, right?
Not a car gal.
I know, but it would be like flying to San Francisco. You're there in 3 seconds.
45 seconds. It's just like
so
we're
quick.
Up. We got a little package of nuts. We're down.
They
Not
give
nuts,
you a
but you know what I
package
mean.
of nuts?
No, it's I mean, the last time I took the 45-minuter in November, it was like
no, but they give
biscuits.
You a snack.
They give you the delicious little Delta biscuits.
Yeah,
you know
those
the
are
ones?
pretty fucking good. I do like those.
The
They're like
biscuits.
shortbreads. Little shortbread
no,
biscuits.
they're not shortbreads. They're like the speculous whatever. Is that what it's called? You know,
yeah, those are
I'll put them in the slimer. They
those
are
delish. What's in
it's
those?
Like,
you know what I mean?
It's like what cookie butter is or whatever.
Yeah, it is.
TJ Majay's. TJ
Majay's. Do you like cookie butter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not a sweet thing I don't like.
It's fine. You're right. I've had it before, brag, and it's fine.
I'll just eat it till it's gone, really, if it's in my vicinity.
You don't put that on a sandwich.
I mean, I wouldn't, I guess. I'd probably just put it on things and then just eat it straight out of the jar. I mean, I don't make a Nutella sandwich. I eat it out of the jar.
When I was younger,
my name is Julia Davidovich.
When I was a child, And the last time I had Nutella, just kidding. I'm not a bitch, but I have not purchased Nutella in probably a decade. Anyway, I used to love just spreading Nutella on some potato bread.
Oh, so good though.
And folding it in half. Oh, that was like a
Just
fucking
the best.
snack.
It was so good. And I mean, I can't believe
good.
that qualified as lunch, but I think my mom was just exhausted. She was like, if you're going to eat fucking chocolate on a white bread,
Yeah.
there you go.
I
At least
mean,
have it on rye. Please, just have it on rye.
That
It was
sounds disgusting.
good.
Nutella on rye?
We just adapted. My mom just, we
That
all
sounds
adapted to
not
rye.
good.
I like rye. I like pumpernickel, all of it.
I like it
jam
too,
on that
but
is
not with
fucking
fucking
good.
Nutella on it.
Still good, honestly. It outweighs anything. You
No.
can't even taste the fact that it's rye.
I think I'm
I am.
adamantly anti. Well, no, I like a peanut butter and jelly. I take it back. I was going to say anti-sweet sandwich.
Here's the thing. I hate the like 17 grain bread when it's like, all I'm going to do is shit this out. Also, it tastes a little sweet. And I'm like, I hate this.
Are you
I
talking
think it's
about the
gross.
one that you have to refrigerate? That's like
Yeah,
wet?
pretty much.
Like the wet one?
The wet one. No, not the wet one. I don't ever get the wet.
That's
the
like
wet.
a
I get the
seeded-
shelf stable, not as wet one.
That's like a seeded Ezekiel or whatever. It has like Bible verses on it.
It's exactly what it is. It's Jesus bread or whatever.
We'll put the Jesus bread in Wilmer Sliderama. I mean, we've talked about it. I'll
It's not
just
Dave's.
get the it's no Dave's. I'll just get the multigrain sandwich loaf. Like it's not.
I don't like it when it tastes sweet. It's just like, oh, you put a hint of honey in here. Why did you do that?
I don't
Why'd
mind
you do
when
that
it
to me?
tastes. I thought you loved it. I thought you wanted to fuck sweet things. I thought you were
Yeah, but
obsessed
not
with it.
when-
I thought it ruled your world.
Not when, but not when like, if I were to have like, say, a little deli meat sandwich. I don't really like deli meat, but I like salami a lot.
Oh, she likes salami a lot. You heard it here
If I
last.
I really love salami. That was like my go-to sandwich: salami and butter on rye. Yummy, yummy, my tummy. So that's tasty.
When I was a
But if that were sweet, I'd be upset.
when I was a little meaty bitch,
Mhm.
growing up, we used to go down to the bodega. That's right, I'm from New York. And I would get a salami and Swiss on a roll. Like, what a weird sandwich.
That sounds delicious. Actually, I would eat that.
Beautiful soul.
And they had at the one that we went to, they had this delish rice pudding.
Ooh, I love rice pudding.
was
People who don't like
so-
rice pudding are suspicious to me.
They are really suspicious. What are they hiding?
What are you hiding? You don't
What
like
are you
lumpy
hiding?
things?
It's
Bitch.
lumpy and cold.
Mm.
And that's delicious.
2 words to describe Zoe's personality.
Dick.
Lumpy and cold.
Okay, well, who's your bad boy on the block this week? I would say that was a
I feel like I have
loosey goosey.
1,000.
Okay, great.
But it was a real loosey goosey. Oh yeah, we're remote, so we're gonna be interrupting each other a lot accidentally.
It's gonna be
I
just
love it.
both of us just constantly talking for 2 episodes straight.
You're right. Oh, I'll take a
Oh,
picture now then, so I don't forget.
And a moil on the loose, also, we should say. A double.
You're right. There's a moil, and it's fucking Hanukkah today, so it's a real moil on the loose.
Oh.
He's out looking for pieces to cut up.
He's
Unfortunately.
really on the loose, searching for one. Because it's not Hanukkah for a moil if you're not chopping off a dick. My name is Diane.
It's Hanukkah. Part of the Hanukkah story is that there's a moil running around chopping dicks 8 days in a row.
8 days in a row.
Spoiled
and
brat.
You thought it was only
Meatballs
going to be
every Sunday.
You thought it was only going to be one day, but guess what? He's doing it for 8. My name is Diane.
He doesn't work the rest of the year. He just works for 8 at the end.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's busy. It's busy season, as he would call it.
Busy season. Lots of. I mean, what's 9 months before now? March. Is that like a sexy time for people to have kids?
Certainly.
What's like the sexiest time to? What's like the most births per month or whatever?
I think it's like September.
September.
September is a very popular birth month.
Oh, like
Yeah.
you.
And brag, I'm part of the 99%.
Wow. September
September to
I mean,
remember.
New Year's fucking baby.
Is that
That's
New
what it
Year's
is.
fucking?
I think that's New Year's fucking. I
I'll
think
have to
that's
ask my mom about it.
That's like looking into the future. New Year's. Let's have a baby this year. And
You're
then
right.
9 months later, little Zoe Boboe pops out.
And then you have to wait till fucking September. Waking up when September ends, am I right? That was about my mom's pregnancy with me. Perfect. Let's Say you're bad boy now.
Kill yourself.
You definitely use more Kevins when we're
What's he doing?
Doodle.
I do. I don't know why. I feel so
How's
lonely.
the perverted yogi doing?
Yeah, how is that perverted yogi doing?
Bikram? Hopefully
I looked up Shakira and I was very confused. So maybe this would be an easier Google. How's
I'm sure
Bikram
he's
doing?
just in wherever he is.
Is he still on the run?
I would say his 2023 New Year's resolution is to settle down.
Settle down in one location. That'll be good for him, I think.
Yeah,
I'm excited for him to finally just
a
chill.
little more stability. Just making full-blown assumptions about this man's
Wickedly
life.
talented.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
John Travolta. So
okay, sorry, bad boy.
You're bad boy.
First bad boy. I'm addicted to water from like a dispenser. What do you call that kind of water? Just
Filtered.
Dispensed water. Filtered water?
Yeah,
Who fucking knows?
love water.
Love it. Love that it comes right to the door. Love that it comes in a huge ass jug.
We're so rude about the drought, but whatever.
We're very
didn't
rude about the
cause it.
drought, but whatever.
I didn't cause the fucking drought.
I'm not getting 6,000 bottles a week.
Speak for yourself. I actually use it to bathe.
Oh,
Can
wow.
you imagine?
Cleanest puss in town.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm so sorry I said that.
Definitely filtered at the source, puss.
Horrifying if true. The
Wickedly talented.
Yeah, we have Arrowhead. What's your brand?
Arrowhead.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
Oh.
She got interrupted by me.
It happens.
But yeah, what was I saying? Whatever. Did you see
Water.
that 7-Eleven water? Sorry, this will have something to do with it too because of that wicked thing. But like that 7-Eleven mascot that got loose in Japan and just
yeah, I saw him drifting around.
You saw all the like people putting music to it. Someone put it to a song from Wicked, but they did not use the best part, which is dumb. Should have done it.
Yeah, you should have.
Anyway,
we put that in Wilmer.
We will. What a fun moment.
Did you see the giant cylindrical aquarium that?
Yeah, jeez, talk about a aquarium fail, baby.
And I do often. That was a huge aquarium fail.
Those poor officials. I mean,
they had the worst life ever, and then their home exploded.
And then it got way worse. Like,
worst life, worst death.
Jesus Christ!
In terms of being a fish.
Why is it like the fucking Rainforest Cafe in there?
It was weird.
What are you
we'll
doing,
definitely
Berlin?
put a picture of the cylindrical aquarium that was.
Yeah, absolutely ugly too. On top of it, I mean,
so ugly.
Just like why? And it had an elevator in the middle of it. Like genius moves.
I mean, I feel like we've talked about being inside of an aquarium, and they try to put you in the tunnel. I hope that this will teach people a lesson about going in the aquarium tunnel.
Leave fish alone. I don't even eat them. Come on.
Yes, I mean,
listen. Here I am being so. Wow, sorry, I'm listening to someone's conversation. I'm so nosy. Like, don't talk so loud if you don't want me to listen. That's all I'm saying.
Facts. My name is definitely Diane.
Absolutesies. That's why I'm so quiet. I don't want anyone to hear what I'm saying.
Oh, that's why.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway, water thing. Anyway, blah blah blah. We put a new water thingy in, and it's like the little spigot it goes on. I guess you have a bottom loader.
Yeah, I have a bottom loader, but yeah, I know.
You remember the old spigadoodle ding dong?
I certainly do remember the old spigadoodle ding dong.
It's just like a little penis coming out or whatever.
Is. Yep.
But not really. It kind of looks more like a cervix in a way. It's weird.
Okay. Well,
blah blah blah.
Julia, the OBGYN over here.
But whatever, our dispenser had a crooked cervix, so we had to get it replaced, and they sent us a broken one.
What?
So there was water just everywhere. It was just like trickling, and then I went on a call. Yeah, the water broke. Exactly.
So funny.
It was the worst. It was literally the worst.
So you had a big water explosion.
Yeah,
it was.
Water broke
did you
all
take
over
a
the
pic?
floor. Fuck no, I was too pissed.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you get a new cervix?
No, can't till like the 28th or 30th or something.
Fuck.
So annoying. So we
So
just have
you're-
to hand pump
Oh. Oh,
or whatever
wow.
that thing is. That'll be fun. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh,
Very
that's
annoying.
a bad boy.
Yeah, I have other bad boys. Oh no, I do have other bad boys. But
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna do
What's
my part
yours?
B to the cold.
Mhm.
So I have this cold, and my friend Charlotte, shout out Charlotte, sent me a chart that the New York Times put out that
Nice.
makes legitimately no sense. It has like a bunch of symptoms on one side that are like, stuffy nose, fever, nausea, cough, and across the top there's like the flu, cold, COVID, or RSV. And it has like check marks and severity, like it has little dots in each one. Like it's to help you try to figure out what illness you have, but it's just like horribly unhelpful. And we could put it in Wilmer because it's just
Can't wait.
very hard to read and also doesn't really make any sense.
It's just like same things over and over anyway.
Yeah, I'll send
Same
it to you.
symptoms. Can't wait to see it. That'll really clear things up just in case.
It'll really clear things up. Literally not at all, because I just can't. But I mean, according to it, I have a cold, and I do think that's accurate because I've taken 75 million COVID tests. Also, bad boy, the Quick View COVID test. I hate it. Worst one.
Which one is that one? We'll put
Um,
that in the slammer because
It's the one where you have to like dip the strip into the fluid.
I don't think I've done that one
You
yet.
don't drop it out, you dip it in. Although I've been stuffy for a couple weeks now, and nobody who listens to the pod has sent me flowers. So
That's really fucked up of people.
I
Why
know.
don't you send Zoe flowers?
yeah, that was disrespectful on many levels.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Who's your
Oh,
next
God,
bad
you're
boy
right.
of of the week? Uh,
Oh God. I was also just thinking, when are we gonna do our deaths? Our respectful badonks.
oh,
Who died
whoops. um, okay. You still don't know?
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We'll do it
I
after Bad
forgot.
Boys.
Okay.
Who's your next bad boy on the block?
Who was it again? Oh yeah, okay. I'm sure I've posted the picture of my Grinch cake 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I
was
didn't
the
realize it was the
Ugliest cake I've ever
Grinch.
seen in my life. I know, it's so funny. It's just I knew it was when I saw it, and it made me laugh.
Wait, you decorated that?
No, I wish. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's
You bought
so
it.
ugly. I bought it. It was $12. I couldn't resist. I couldn't afford not to.
Was it
delicious
like
going
very
down.
sweet?
Oh, it was like the perfect grocery store cake.
Very specific
Absolutely.
icing.
I'm pretty sure it gave me crazy cramps today, and I
Oh,
had like
that
the
was
worst
your-
shit of my life at like 8 a.m.
That's definitely what it was.
It was like coursing through my body. It was the kind where you like sweat on the toilet, and you're just like, wait,
Oh,
Am
I
I
know her
dying?
well. Did you shower after?
yes.
Yeah, I know her well. I know her well. She's visited me quite a few nights.
I don't like that one. That one really hurts.
Yeah, that one's a bummer. Bummer.
I think that my IUD is like ripping out of my ass somehow. I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
okay.
I'm like, oh, you're on the run. I went to a party this week, probably where I got my
Ooh.
cold, and it was weird because I
Ooh.
had a good time. But I talked to these, I talked to these 4 girls about birth control for like an hour and a half, and that's probably why I had fun.
Some of the best conversations of my life were about contraception at parties. Let's just say
Literally 4 randos, and one girl's been using the pull-out method for 15 years and hasn't gotten pregnant.
that. Oh, I love her. What's her secret? How does she know?
I have no idea. I'm jealous
Listen,
of
she
her.
has great stats.
Great stats. I'd put her on my team. My
I
contraceptive
still like
team.
my IUD.
I like my
But I
IUD
feel-
too, but I'm like definitely not interested in getting another one because the
just-
insertion is a bad boy.
I gotta say, it makes you want to throw up.
It really
Also,
does.
like, they're really pushing that it works for 7 years now, and you're just like, does it though?
That was one of the things that that me and the birth control gang talked about was 3 of us had IUDs, and there was the one that relies on the pull-out method. And all of us sort of had the same experience where we were like, okay, so they just said randomly, yeah, you could wear it for 7. Like, we'll just stretch it out another 2 years. And I'm like, how?
Yeah. I know. That's what I said too. And I was in the appointment, like getting my next one. And I was just like, no, I'm here to get it now.
And you got a new one.
Yeah. I was
Because you
just like,
didn't
what
believe
the
them.
hell?
Well,
No, I didn't believe them.
Mine is going to be in for 7, so like fuck. Yeah, but it's weird the way, like, I'm like, did they all get a
They're just
newsletter?
cheap. Yeah, they all just got some stupid newsletter from Morena. Morena's
They got
like,
a
by the
push
way,
notification from Morena.
it's okay. 7
Yeah,
years
keep
is
that
okay.
bitch up
in
there
most...
for 7.
It's just like, who cares if it just cut? Like, I want to. I do and don't want to see what it looks like when it comes out. You know what I mean?
Ew.
Diane, have you seen it?
No, it just feels like a social experiment where they're going to be like, oh, we actually figured out that, those who kept it in for 7 years had 12 ectopic pregnancies. So,
Oh, all in their
it
butt. They've just been like
anal
pushed out of their ass.
It's like, I just feel like it's gonna
Fallopian
like,
tubes
never mind.
moved into their ass. Yeah,
Precisely. Okay, a perfect conversation.
14,000
with
women
randos.
actually shat out their fallopian tubes due to Morena being in for 8 years.
Oh, perfect. That didn't happen.
But it is really the worst insertion, I will say. I'm not a fan. I'm just
Not a
like, oh,
fan.
we're dilating this thing? Fun.
Ugh, absolute hell. Okay.
Is that what they do?
I don't know. They just goink it and it makes that. You know what I'm talking about? The crank sound.
I got the full body chill
Ugh.
thinking about it.
I feel that in my cervix, in my water dispenser.
I love it. Anyway,
okay, I guess a respectful badonkadonk to the mountain lion puma. Mountain lion?
Yeah. P22. So sad.
P22, a 12-year-old mountain lion that has been roaming Griffith Park in Los Angeles, for many years now, and made his way into the hearts and neighborhoods of
Oh my gosh.
East LA, baby.
Wow, alarmy. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
poor baby.
He got hit by a car and had to be put down. Tale as old as time.
After attacking a few chihuahuas or whatever.
Yeah, he definitely
one chihuahua, one other dog.
He definitely went out with a bang.
I mean, it was probably really sad. He probably
I'm sure it was fucking horrible for the people who owned the pets, and he got hit by a car.
I kind of meant like he probably I don't know, couldn't chase deer or whatever he's used to, and he had to go after a dog.
Yeah, he was not in his final days. He wasn't at his best, but we remember him fondly as a mountain lion named P22.
And apparently there's a female mountain lion. I told Zoe, and she said, "Oh, V22," and I LOL'd.
Oh, you did?
I did. Get it?
Vagina.
Okay.
But it's probably
there's a baby girl out there.
Wow. Okay, and she's
it's
also
P69.
I bet it is. Well, yeah. Rest in peace.
Because people were Nextdoor is the worst app on the face of this fucking earth. I hate it so much.
That's a factual statement.
Only go in there for P22 news.
Yeah. Were they so upset?
Well, yeah, but I didn't even look for that. But days leading up to it, people are just posting this other mountain lion, supposedly because people are just oh, it doesn't have a collar.
Oh, so it doesn't have a P yet. It doesn't have a name.
It doesn't have a P or a V yet.
It
I don't know.
Have a P or a V. Interesting.
I just heard, and I heard that there were two. There was a mountain lion in the Santa Monica range, whatever, that gave birth to 4 new cubs too.
Oh, okay.
Mountain lions all over the fucking place.
Okay, so fuck you, P22. We have new ones now. Just kidding. Respect to P22, a beautiful large cat who lived in the city.
I'll put Zoe's tweet in the Slimer.
Oh yeah, my viral tweet.
Your viral tweet.
Such an exciting week for me.
Seriously.
Singular. I mean, honestly,
when a celebrity wildcat dies, Zoe has to profit.
You must exploit and make zero money.
It's true. Oh my god, I have another respectful badonkadonk. Sorry.
Oh,
my heating pad.
What? That's horrible. Okay, what happened? It just fizzled out, or it wouldn't turn on, or it wouldn't get hot?
When I needed it most. Well, it just wouldn't turn on anymore.
From
it's
your cake
the light
shits.
went out.
You needed it for your cake shits?
No, I was already sweating. Was I? Oh yeah, no. It's just like I was on the couch and it was like midnight, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so cold, and my back kind of hurts from like doing all whatever I was doing that day."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "I need my little heaty," and it was like, "Tick, tick, tick, not on." Tick, tick, tick. I was like, "Oh, I know. The fucking bar's not on." I go, "The bar's on." I turn it off and on. Tick, tick, tick.
No.
Not turning on, baby. So,
But you got
whatever.
a new one?
Yeah, came
Good thing.
very fast.
Is it the kind that comes in the light blue sack?
No, not that one, but I know exactly the one you mean.
We all know the light blue sack.
More of a gray on gray.
Yeah, but it's still the same sack.
It's slightly different. But I know the
does it
sack
have-
that you mean.
Does it have a button fly?
Doesn't have a sheath.
I mean,
I have.
it comes with that like singular one ply toilet paper fucking thing. And I'm like, I'm gonna lose
Absolutely
that
hate
in
it.
3 seconds. And I did.
Like immediately, I'm gonna get like sauce on this. I don't know what's gonna happen to it.
It's so stupid.
But also, the Fran has a heating pad, and it has a
Oh.
little sheath around it with a little zipper that I kind of like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Maybe you could
And you can throw it in
swap.
the fucking wash. It's not so bad.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
And
for
you, like-
cats specifically?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh.
call it a low dose heat. I usually just
Okay.
put it under the blanket and
Mhm.
then
And he likes
let
it.
it be.
Cats are so
Whatever.
basic. They're like heat, sun, meow
These are
meow,
literally shit. Could be your bed. Who cares?
box. Like, okay, good for you.
Yeah, he really has
Um,
a favorite box right now, I will say.
Oh, that's incredible news. I couldn't be happier for him. This in the taint. Still in the taint, although like we're really weaseling our way out of here.
Yeah, it's like we're inching towards what
The
did we say?
anus.
Is
No, the
anus?
clit.
The clit. You're
Email
right, 'cause,
Diane,
like,
whatever we said.
Thanksgiving is really it's the reverse wipe, I think, is what we've determined.
Oh, it's the reverse wipe. So back
Yeah,
to
we don't
front.
like it. It's back to front. It
It's back to
seems wrong,
front.
but it's right. But don't do it at home. Don't
I
start
don't. I
back to
personally,
fronting.
I wipe front to back. I'll be honest.
Listen, it's always come out and
I'm a front to
say,
backer. I'm not
despite
like,
what you've heard.
despite what you've heard, I don't wipe my poopy into my V, and that's just a thing about me, baby.
She doesn't dirty pop, which is what that song is about.
Yeah, that song is absolutely about wiping back to front.
Back to front.
Because
Wiping
after you
back
do
to
that,
front.
you're gonna have one dirty pop.
You're right.
Just
A
it's
pop is
true.
what we call a clitoris.
It is a clitoris covered in shit. My name is Diane. I'm kidding. It's
Can't
not.
even. I'm just picturing it. I don't know
Oh yeah,
why.
I mean we're all picturing it now, Kevin. Okay, let's
If
move
you
on.
listen,
Oh,
if you were wiping back to front, this is not to you. I mean, if there's a listener out there that has been wiping back to front this whole time and has
Yeah.
not been realizing why,
Yeah.
please email Diane. I want
oh
to know.
yeah, I would love to hear about your symptoms. Yeah.
Are you a fruity gal? Like, do you get UTIs at the drop of a hat? Is that
No.
a personal question?
I mean,
Dirty pop.
I no, I don't get UTIs at the drop
Valid
of a hat.
question. Some people do. I have a friend who gets it. I mean, like, she like dropped a glass of wine on her crotch
Oh yeah, you told me
on a
about
plane.
Yeah.
Just like, boom,
that. I mean,
beauty.
no, that
fruity beauty.
certainly is not my life. All right, so we're doing sort of a 2023 Bad Boy Blitz over 2 episodes here. We basically decided we were going to be very loosey-goosey in the first half and a little bit more structured in the second. Like it's really the Oscars for part 2.
We love our end of the year countdown.
We
Can't
love
get
an
enough
end of
it.
the year countdown, you know, just a real look back at all of the best and worst things that happened in the past year of our Lord 2022.
This is so weird. We've done 4 of these. I mean, this is our
We've done
4th.
this is our 4th?
It's so weird.
Holy shit. Wow. Okay. They need us. You guys have to start paying us.
Yeah,
I mean,
officially.
Jesus. Okay. Good to know. 4 years.
Yeah. Believe it, baby.
Wow. And I feel like my life has hardly changed. So that's swell. Perfect.
Oh yeah, no. I'll listen to an old episode and I'm just like, oh, I hate myself. Just kidding.
Oh, you do?
Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's not funny. And sometimes I'm like, oh, that's really funny.
Well, it sounds like a perfect mix.
Very hard. Very hard. It's a mixed bag.
I hope that everyone feels that way when they listen. I hope we make
I
everyone.
hope people overwhelmingly hate.
Yeah, I hope that our listeners listen to our podcast and then hate themselves.
The wickedly talented.
Our
Listeners of the pod. Okay.
Listeners of the pod.
Great. So the only one we were gonna do in this one was a bit of a documentary rewind.
Wow.
Everyone loves it.
Because
we've discussed a lot of docs this year and every year. Because it's, a genre.
Oh yeah, they really love pumping them out now.
Yeah, one thing about docs, they're a genre.
They're really there to convince me.
Mm-hmm. Of something.
It's true, and they work. They really work.
They really work. So we wrote down some of the various docadoodle-doos that we watched this year. And we can just sort of chat about it. I mean, I think the Abercrombie and Fitch doc really changed my perspective.
I was confused. I was just like, I thought this place just smelled terrible and
Well, it
was
definitely
bad.
does. It smelled like racism. And then they changed it to smell like acceptance. And that's really what 2022 is about.
I hate it.
Yeah, no, that doc I would say was fine.
Whatever, it was just fun.
I don't even remember talking about the Barney doc too much on the podcast.
Oh my God, that was, underrated, gotta say. Really talking to all the faves.
Yeah, so true. Why aren't more people talking about the 2-part Barney doc on Peacock? What is it called?
Because everyone
I love
is stealing
you.
Peacock from someone else.
I love you. You hate me.
Yes.
That's right.
Perfect title.
Perfect title. I mean,
Straight from Barney.
straight from Barney's ass into your ears.
I was really going to say that too.
I actually did not think it was a good documentary. Minutely better than the Mario Batali doc.
Mario Batali doc was
so bad.
Mamma mia. What an incredible doc.
I
Just
mean,
like
that's a meatball every Sunday.
I just love when the entire documentary is people being interviewed.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
It's so good.
That's it. It's interview after interview, talking shit back and forth, and it's just like, what is this solving at all? I love it.
It was really, really well done. Serious doc talk. I really liked the Julia Child documentary, and which I watched on a plane. But it doesn't matter because it's not like Avatar.
I've never seen the first one. Have you seen an Avatar?
I think I saw the first one.
The Blue Goo Men? Just kidding.
I think I saw the Blue Man Group. I think I saw the first Blue Man Group.
You actually just saw the Blue Man Group. Would you see Blue Man Group if it was free?
No.
No?
I mean, what do they do? DJ, make music? I don't get it.
They drum, don't they?
I know they have instruments.
Paint percussion.
I mean, do they take requests?
They slam paint around? I'm not sure.
Oh, do they?
I don't remember. I thought that's kind of what it was. I kind of get them all confused.
With what?
I don't know. At that time, remember because there was Stomp around that time. They kind of stomped around with buckets. There was the penis puppetry from Australia.
Oh, Avenue Q.
Did the Blue Men? No,
was that
no,
what it was called?
Oh no, that's that musical with the guys from
it's the Sesame Street musical. Okay.
Well, Sesame Street parody musical for sure.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Avenue Q is pretty funny, actually.
I think I saw it with my grandma.
Slay doesn't age well, but
I mean, may she rest in peace. Last year.
Wow, she was your bad boy of the year last year. Did you know that?
Oh, wow.
I think it was your grandma in the hole that was like.
I mean, look, that was a bad boy.
That was one. Yeah.
Yep.
You really talked, and you know what else? Because I had to listen to. I mean, I didn't have to listen to the last.
It's true. I had a gun to her head.
Myself. She really did. Picked up the gun for the first time in her life. Wait, have you held a gun?
Yeah.
No longer friends.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I have. I mean, I went to a shooting range and it hurt my fingy, and I'm not going back.
Ow.
It hurts. Like pulling the trigger hurts.
Pulling the trigger hurts.
Nothing but respect for my gunmen.
That's a really perfect shirt.
Because
Pulling
their
the
little
trigger hurts.
their little fingies probably hurt.
It's something you should ask someone who you know owns a gun. Does your finger hurt after using that?
Because I mean, maybe I
That's
was
how you
using it
know.
wrong.
That's how they'll know that you know a lot about guns.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh, when your thumb hurts a little bit after, and they're gonna be like, yeah, man, Second Amendment.
You're like, sick, bro. Don't
Yeah.
kill me, please.
Yeah,
Don't kill me.
please don't. But I mean, also,
kill me.
like, I didn't get off on the power or anything. My name is Diane. Have you never gone to a gun
Oh.
range?
Why would I have gone to a gun? I just can't. Can you
Um,
picture me at a gun range?
To fucking
Walking around like this?
kill, shot. I wasn't bad.
What does that
though.
mean?
I don't know. But it is weird that like they have the targets that look like people.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I don't know.
No,
Not
but
a
they
gun
also have
lady.
ones that look like zombies because, I mean, which are still people. Zombies are people too.
They're still humans.
They're still humans.
They may be dead, but they're still humans.
Yeah, and you can't
If you're
just
going to
shoot
desecrate them. Oh, this is what I was going to say.
Oh.
Speaking of desecration,
Okay.
you're worried about having to touch grandma's ashes.
Oh, update. It was not pleasant.
I remember.
It really gets stuck on your hands real nice.
Oh my god!
It
How
does.
do you
It like
wash off?
yeah, I
And then you
washed it
feel
off
bad
literally with
about-
a hose.
I mean, like, yeah. Then you kind of feel bad because you're like, now grandma's kind of over here now.
Yeah, like now grandma's
What
in
if
a
she doesn't
little
wanna be over
muddy
here?
fucking puddle.
Does anybody ever think of that? Does anybody
Well,
ever think they could
I don't-
stepping in grandma?
It's sort of like when you grab a handful of flour and it sticks to your hands. But it's like
That's
a little
exactly how you describe
it's a little thicker.
it. I love the way you
Thick.
describe that.
Thick gray flour, very soft and dry.
Does anybody have like the smell they associate with funeral homes?
No.
Okay. Because I feel like there's this weird plasticky burning smell that I always associate with like sometimes at night, this place called like, I think it's called Jarrett. Now I don't know if I'm remembering it right. It's a Young and Steels in Toronto. Someone fucking look it up. I'll
Okay.
look it up. Who cares?
Who cares?
It's I feel like some nights would just smell like the air around would just smell like burnt plastic. I'm like, it kind of smells like it's coming from Jarrett's.
Delicious.
Someone email Diane.
Yeah, someone emailed Diane for once. Jesus fucking Christ.
Christ.
Okay, so wait, we decided just to talk about docs in this one? And then do all the other stuff in the next one? Oh, but then we
I
were
guess
going to do
so.
TV talk so that it's like slightly more relevant. But I mean, this
Alright.
is a loosey goosey ass boosey, so.
Yeah, I guess we'll just talk about TV this one.
Okay, perfect. A perfect idea. Did you have a favorite show of the year?
Favorite show of the year?
I know. That was a big
Fuck.
question, and I didn't warn you at all. You know what I really liked? This is edgy of me.
Okay.
The show Reboot on Hulu.
Wait.
It's a
What?
sitcom.
What is that? Okay, because I'm sure I've talked about Reboot the Show. That's a cartoon that was like on TV in Canada. Oh, well, actually, it was on TV here too. I'll put that in the
You know what
summer.
show I did not like that everyone liked?
Reboot? What?
Inventing Anna.
Didn't watch it at all.
You didn't watch it?
No. Who's in that again?
I don't fucking know. The blonde girl from Veep was in it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
wait,
I
is
can't-
it comedy? I did not
No.
watch Inventing Anna.
No, it's not comedy. It's hard
No.
drama. Not really.
God, what was my favorite show this year? That's a tough one. I mean, I watched so much murder shit.
I know.
But that doesn't count. I mean, I loved all Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, yeah, that was
Ooh.
fun.
I really love, yeah.
That was a
I mean,
fun
I love
one.
those new episodes.
Yeah, those are good. I support that.
That counts.
Yeah, the new Criminal Minds is pretty good.
Mm.
ACAB, but I stand by what I said. And the new Law and Order is not good. Both seasons,
No,
SVU
that's
and
right.
OC, are both trash this year.
Oh, no.
But
That's
Criminal
too bad.
Minds, rebooted on Paramount
Listen.
Plus. So true.
What's the Criminal Minds theme song?
It's not recognizable. It's just like boom, 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 boom. I don't know. That was literally not it at all, but it's something like that.
I think that was perfect.
Thank you. Okay,
Wickedly talented.
so let's do TV talk because we've been recording for like
7,000 minutes.
40
TV
talk because we're doing a two-part shart.
Two-part short.
Oh well, I guess first, do you have any good boys?
I think I do.
I know, weird question.
Let's see here. Good boys. Good boys, good boys, good boys. You go first.
I don't really have any good boys, so I'm not much help. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I remember who it was.
Oh, who?
Crocs. My little Crocs.
Hey,
got some
I'm
Crocs
so
to
happy for
wear
you. Tell
around the
me.
house.
Tell me about them.
They were an early Christmas present.
Perfect.
They're beautifully sculpted for my feet.
Mm-hmm.
They're very
black.
comfortable, actually. Yeah.
Have you
they're
worn
black.
them in public yet?
No, and I'm not going to do that unless I accidentally.
You say
do
that. You say that now. You say it now. First, you're going to walk to the gas station in them,
That might happen, actually.
and you're going to get a recess, and then you're going to realize, hey, being in public in Crocs isn't so bad. But I guess because you walk you're not going to wear them to the grocery store because that's a lot of walking to do in Crocs.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot, and then I'd have to be like on the. Well, I don't know if they'd actually make that sound. You know the sound I'm making?
I can hear it, but I cannot relate it to Crocs or grocery stores.
Do you wear your Crocs to a grocery store?
I'll no, not usually a grocery store, but if I'm running like a quick errand, if I'm going to like the pharmacy or something, I'll drive with them on and then pop them on. And yeah, I love
Zoe
my
Crocs Clark.
Zoe
She really
Crocs
does
Clark.
though.
I'm gonna.
And
I
the
need
ones
a
that
new
you
pair.
have, are a beautiful color.
Olive green.
Olive green.
But there's not black is classic.
Black is
Wow,
classic
I can't believe
too.
we have to do
Very
a whole
sleek.
other episode.
Can you believe it? And a breeze by because we're just doing our stupid. We're just talking shit about people from this year.
Oh yeah, thank
It's
God.
great.
You're right. We'll just talk some shit. Okay, but TV talk.
But TV talk, and also, good boy me.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
I haven't
I'm such a
vaped in
bitch.
like 2 weeks.
Oh my God! I wasn't sure if
Mommy's
we were going to
been,
talk about it on the pod.
Yeah, I don't even know. But like,
Vape
good boy
free.
me.
Good boy you. That's a.
I've been like nicotine free. I mean, for the first time in like what? How old am I?
Do you feel like you're over the
20
hump?
years? 20 years. Baby.
Congratulations, for real.
Honestly,
do you
I'm gonna live
feel?
forever.
Does it
Just
feel
kidding.
different or not at all?
knock on wood. I mean, it feels different because you're just like, oh, when you think you're gonna die because you're not gonna have nicotine, and then
Yeah.
you realize nothing happens.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're over the hump?
You're just gonna die anyway. Probably. I mean, yes and no. I'm okay. I'm like fine. I'm like,
Did it?
picked a really
what-
weird time to do it. With all the
Yeah,
cat
you-
stuff in the round.
Yeah,
cat stuff around.
Yeah, I literally told you not to.
Zoe was like, do you think it's a good time? And I was like, when's a better time? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, not good boy alert. Me being like, maybe you should keep vaping.
Yeah, Zoe was literally like, keep dying, bitch. And I was like, that's fine. I have CBD cigarettes. And she's like, I don't think so. I think you might die. I think you might kill me.
Oh God.
Did you expect me to like lose my shit?
You didn't lose your shit when you quit cigarettes.
No.
And also, like, I didn't expect you to lose your shit around me.
Ooh.
But I was like, I feel like maybe she's going to get upset or like be irritable, like all of the things that happen when people quit nicotine. That's not wrong.
Weirdly, I feel more patient. Oh, you know what actually is a change is in the morning I feel way less anxiety.
Oh, interesting.
Which is weird for me because I am an anxious diarrhea queen.
I know. I was thinking the same thing about you.
Just like, oh, let's open my eyes and have a day.
Look, I think it's great. And if I never have to edit out or not edit out the sound of a jewel again.
I bet that's going to be great. I really
That's
hate
fine.
the sound of it. It's so gross.
Sometimes I edited it out and sometimes I was like, ugh, I'm not going to edit out all of them.
Listen.
It's called
so
an
mitzvah
Easter
for
egg.
you.
Maybe you've heard of it.
Gross.
Well, I think
I
that's
love that
great.
Whatever. I mean,
I mean, I
perfect
do.
life.
A perfect
It's
life.
a beautiful life. I'm going to be one of those people now that just gets to have like one cigarette once in a while. I'm just like, yep, this is it for me. I'm good for a few months now.
And you
baby.
get to say that you like smoked or vaped for 20 years.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's an
that too. I never
accomplishment.
thought about that. Really is. You can't take that away from me.
No, never. You never can.
Steadily.
And I would never try.
Thank you. Wow.
Okay, let's talk about TV.
Can't wait.
Did you watch the new Too Hot to Handle?
I like started it and I was just like,
TV talk. Okay, here's the thing. I started it. I watched the first episode. I was like, and then I just continued watching it.
Okay.
And I watched the whole thing in like a literal day. It was a problem.
Did it get better?
No,
Or,
I mean,
no.
at first I was like,
saw
I
that
hate
they
this
brought in like
cast.
Mario Lopez.
Yeah,
What the hell? And then he disappeared, right? Obviously,
right.
immediately
Like they
after the
brought him
gag
in
was up.
because they're trying to like convince them that they're not on Too Hot to Handle. I'm just like, they must know.
They have to by now.
They have to.
I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people that don't know about the show anyway, so they wouldn't actually know. But
guess
I
you're right.
feel like you would knew if you're in the reality TV circuit. You know what I mean? You know
Right.
Diane. She's in the reality TV circuit for
Like,
sure.
if you're applying for the first season of a Netflix competition reality show that takes place on a beach, you should know what you're
You should
walking
be a little
into.
skeptical.
You should be a little
Yeah.
skeptical. But I guess they weren't, and so good for them. But it was fine. I mean, it did get more exciting. There was drama.
Is that's the one where they like lose money every time they
Yeah,
finger bang in a hallway or whatever?
that is accurate.
Great.
Yes.
So good.
there
You
was
finger banged and now you lost $5,000.
Yeah, the cost of a hallway finger bang is $6,000. But
Perfect show.
there was like multiple shower sex situations, and I'm like, all these people share a shower. This is disgusting.
I don't like that. I'm not a fan of shower sex. No, thank you.
Oh, okay, you heard it here last. Honestly, never
Hmm?
tried it. Not interested. Let me get clean. Keep your various body parts out of here.
I just like, I mean, unless you have a really big shower.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
don't
but
know.
one of the things that happened on Too Hot to Handle was
Plus, also, sorry, one more
No, it's
thing about
fine.
shower sex. I'm going to be wearing a shower cap. That's
Oh.
it.
Okay. Well, look, I'm really glad to have the full image now.
Thank you.
One thing that happened on Too Hot to Handle was they were like making out in the shower, and then she like was cleaning him with a loofah and like
Nice.
touched his dick with the loofah.
Ooh, I like it. Now I
And
want
so
to.
she deducted money for it. I don't remember the exact number, but all of the other
Loofah
people,
penis.
all of the other people were like, "Why did you clean his dick?"
$5,700. That's fucking stupid.
I know.
I love horny people. They're
I
so
know,
funny. They're just like, nothing
so-
can get in the way of my horniness.
Maybe it's worth watching for loofah dick.
I love it.
I don't know.
Maybe loofah penises. Maybe I'll watch it over the holidays.
Okay.
Maybe I'll
Yeah,
get
why not?
Yeah, in front of my whole family.
I guess we should talk about Doc Talk, the fucking Don't pick up the
Oh, Miss
phone?
Cleo.
Miss
Oh, that-
Cleo. Wow, so
both,
many
though.
things.
So many phone
Um,
things.
We could, yeah, you're right. We could talk about Miss Cleo first. There's a Miss Cleo doc on HBO Max. I
There
thought
really is.
it was fine.
It was just fine. I mean, it was
just
just
fine.
it was good for me being like, oh, now I know way more about Miss Cleo because I'm actually kind of curious what happened to her.
Yeah, no, that's true. Raven Simone is in it.
Love that. It's great.
because
There
what
she is.
she's a TV psychic as well.
Well, because she impersonated her loosely.
Yeah.
So did Deborah Wilson.
And so they were both on there, and then it was like her friends. It was
That was
ah.
kind of cute, but like also, I don't know, not very in depth. It was really like a push out. They're just like, we have an idea. Remember Mrs. Cleo? Miss Cleo?
Yeah, I know that. And they were like, and her childhood and her like background is sort of a mystery, and then they didn't really go into it at all. It was like very surface level. Like they didn't have anything about her actual childhood, just like once she was an adult. And then like some of her friends talked about, I don't know, various things, various stories that Miss Cleo had told them. But like, I don't know. I don't know.
It just kind of seemed like they were all like, oh, I mean, half the people were just kind of, you know, I was touched by Miss Cleo in many ways, and
It's like
she's just
spiritually, she
someone
didn't, like,
who's
touch people.
oh yeah, not pervertedly, no,
Yeah.
not at all. But it just kind of had that vibe where it was like, give her goddamn space and privacy, you weirdos.
I
But at the
know.
same time, we're making a documentary here. It's just kind of like very, I don't know, pick one kind of.
I sort of wanted the whole documentary, like Miss Cleo is interesting and like we love her, whatever. But I was like, in terms of a documentary, I was way more interested in the investigation into the psychic hotline,
That was
like
kind of cool.
the fraud that was going on there. And they like interviewed a bunch of people because when you called these hotlines, it wasn't really Miss Cleo who picked up. It was just like some fucking rando in the country who has like a binder of
Yeah.
shit they're supposed to say.
It was interesting in only the way that I had never really thought about how they would have just capitalized on one person so much
Right.
based on using her face and, personality
Right.
or character or whatever it may be. And she never saw as much money as they did, I'm sure.
No, definitely
A, and
not. I mean,
B, they preyed on a lot of people.
yeah, they did.
Accidentally, let's just
at their
say.
most vulnerable moments.
Yeah, it's extremely expensive. I didn't really, I mean, $5 a minute essentially, right?
Yeah, well, the first 3 minutes are free, and I feel like that's how they trick you. But also, it probably takes 3 minutes to get connected to a psychic.
Right.
And
And
a
they
lot
said
of
something about
the-
like getting all the information from them too, because you want
Right.
to send them mailers after.
Right, they have to like
All part of the money.
collect their phone
The
numbers
data.
and addresses and all that shit. And a lot of them were like, the goal was to keep them on the phone for as long as possible to keep their rates going up. But people would call and be like, I have literally no money. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I need help. And they're like conflicted because they have to keep them on the phone, but also this person is struggling and has no money. It's so fucked
Yeah.
up.
It's yuck. I mean, it's, whatever. Did the Nazis, and, related to the next documentary
Mhm.
also.
Mhm.
It's just like, oh God, I have to pee so badly. Can I pee before we do it?
Ugh, fine.
Don't kill me. My bladder was going to explode.
It's literally fine. Okay, yeah. So this other documentary, Don't Pick Up the Phone on Netflix.
So weird. I
Weird.
just like do not remember the story at all, but it felt like something that I had like heard maybe one time, but then it was just
Mhm.
like maybe it was one of those like weird, what are they called? Like Uber facts or something on Twitter? Like that's stupid.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does
Probably
feel like
something
a
like-
did you know? Basically, there
In
was
the
like a
90s.
person who, in the 90s, early aughts, time of the year, time of my life.
Perfect.
There was
time.
this big pervert who would call fast food establishments and basically say he was a cop and instruct people to conduct strip searches on their
I'm an
usually
imperfect man.
yeah, certainly. Usually young female employees, but it seems like some male employees as well. And people really did it. And, he
People really did it.
purposefully targeted like very religious areas where he thought that people would submit to authority. But it was very hard to charge him with anything because like even though he was manipulating people into sexually assaulting people, it's like a tough thing to prove, I guess. And so they like seem to have caught the person by tracking the calling card that he used, but then he
Mhm.
was let off. And he's a corrections
So-
officer. Well, he was.
I mean, I definitely went by the
Who was like
end of the
obsessed
first
with being
episode.
a cop.
Yeah, I mean, oh God, I remember being like, I think he's a cop,
Yeah, it's
and then corrections officer.
like
Is he really the
somehow
same?
it's like it's the same
It's
thing.
like a worse cop somehow. I mean, not even, but like it's just I don't know. You're
The
just
thing is a
pushing
correction
around
officer who's
enemy.
obsessed with the police. That is
Yuck.
scary.
That's really weird. He's so weird.
It seemed very
Um,
likely that the man they suspect and arrested who went to trial was the big perv. But, it was interesting because they also, like, he targeted a bunch of McDonald's, and the McDonald's obviously didn't do shit to warn any other franchise. So one of the victims sued McDonald's and won, which
so
was
smart.
pretty wild
God.
because, I mean, McDonald's is no joke.
Yeah, but like they're so stupid for not warning anybody. A.
I just don't
B,
understand, like, what do they gain
So
out of
stupid.
not?
Exactly. I don't like not even trying to, but like all those people that actually went through with it, Huge.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I
I know they're just
know.
like, oh, they were coerced or whatever, but it's like Nazis. Hello.
How many people weren't coerced and he just hung up?
I mean, exactly.
There were
But like,
probably
so
probably
weird.
called so many people. And
Like, you're not, you really think that if you don't strip search your employee that you're going to be sent to jail?
I don't know.
Come
I don't
on.
know. I know.
So weird.
Well,
I mean, like, you should know as a manager that's so fucking dumb.
He would pick people he viewed as susceptible, and he would be able to tell pretty quickly if they would listen to him or not. And he was a manippy bippy, and he figured out.
So weird.
He figured it out, which is disgusting because
find
he
it
really.
so weird.
Some people really did do full sexual assault on the phone with this guy.
Yeah, literally. It's so creepy. It's really weird. I mean, I can't believe there are people that were convinced, but like literally, I guess they really thought they
I
were
can.
in
Because
trouble with
it's-
the law.
I
just
can
think they're
believe it.
creepy.
I mean,
I don't know.
I obviously hope that I would be able to tell, but I can see, I mean, people are so easily convinced, especially by like, they're blinded by the badge, you know, like they're so horny for the cops and they would do whatever. And if you speak with enough confidence, really, it just taught me that I need to have more confidence. And then I could get people to do whatever the fuck I want.
I guess I have a theory popping up in my brain now where I'm just like, I wonder if the people that actually went through with it maybe experienced some kind of trauma where they just
I
like,
mean, maybe, probably.
I don't know.
I feel like,
Yeah, really. I mean, would not want to be on that fucking jury, literally at all.
no, definitely not.
No,
Not a dream
literally not.
jury. Okay,
Worst
well,
jury, I
let's
would
finish part 1. Follow us at
Yeah.
Bad Boy Podcast. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Subscribe. Have a fabulous taint. Email Diane at badboypod.com,
yeah.
etc., etc.
Have a fabulous taint.
Have a fabulous taint.
Be-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.